Chair pose?
Yes, exactly. And the way that we're going to get there is inhale, hands high. Exhale, bow forward, brush the mat with your fingertips. And then sit back as much as you can. Lift your hands up over your head, stretch high. But activate your fingers. Breathing in, breathing out looks good. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose. Taking one more breath here. And then exhale, hands bow forward, releasing down. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, bow forward. Good. Lunge your right leg back. Runner's lunge. So originally on this thing there was warrior one and warrior two. We've kind of already worked our way through that. So let's just move into lizard pose. We even did pyramid, so just come on into lizard. Hands down, inside part of your foot, back knee down. Yeah, set your back knee down on the ground. Yep, there it is. And pulling your big toe. I like how you're walking forward. Pull your big toe, that's flexed, as far as you can to the wall behind you. One more breath in. And slowly release. Rebuild runner's lunge. Step back to plank. Vinyasa. Cobra with really rolling the shoulders back. Rotate them to the wall behind you. Exterior rotation of the shoulders. Open up your chest a little bit more. Releasing down, back to downward dog. Good, I like your readjustment. Come out into plank. And slide your left hand underneath your nose. Open up to side plank. Lifting your hand high. It's been a while since we've shot video of your shoulder roll, so I'll be excited to see how that's opened. Press out through the crown of your head. And one more breath in. Return your hand to the earth and move towards shoulder roll left. Breathing in, breathing out. One more breath in. Come onto your abdomen. Press through a kneeling push-up. Come onto hands and knees. I think when we started, we didn't have a kneeling dog in here, and that modified the first Sun A. So you could put it there, you could put it here. So check that your hips are over your knees and walk your hands out for kneeling dog. Squeezing your shoulders in towards the midline. I just think it's really exciting that you know a lot of these names as well now too. Your hips are just a little bit ahead of your knees, so you might want to try to see if you can scooch back a teeny bit. There, that looks a little bit more in alignment. Breathing in and breathing out. When you're ready, come onto your hands and knees. Exhale strongly into cat, and then you can slide back into child's pose for a little rest. And rest. Returning to hands and knees and move towards downward facing dog. Just try drawing your right knee forward and through. And building lizard's pose on the second side. And seeking that same edge that you did on the first side. Is this the tighter side?
Yes.
Okay. more breath in. And slowly release from here, stepping back into plank, taking vinyasa. I like how you rolled your shoulders back. Your back doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Coming back out into plank, and this time moving your right hand underneath your nose, drawing towards side plank, Vastisthasana. There you go. Really press your hips forward and press out through the crown of your head just a little bit more. Come on down. Shoulder roll right. You're moving wonderfully. Check in with your breath.
It's still sore.
Is it? Oh, don't push. The shoulder's still sore.
Yeah.
You mean, yeah. So you had cut that out for at least 3 weeks, right?
Right.
That's still feeling a little sore. That's interesting. Yeah, the other side seemed to be much more open. Well, I hate to omit it altogether because I believe the stretch is very good for your body, but if it's bothering you on the ground, you can come out of this. We've done this against the wall, haven't we, before?
Yeah.
I think when we first did it. And that might be a little less gravity on the joint, a little less weight on the joint. You can come into child's posture again. 2. So you can, I know it's kind of gets you out of the flow if you have to get up off your mat and walk over to the wall, but I wouldn't want to exacerbate the tension that you're feeling in your shoulders. So you'll just have to make that choice, what's going to work best for you. That's interesting. Come on into downward facing dog. If we have time later today, we'll start talking about the concept of jumping through, which I know we've kind of talked about a bit in the past, but we'll kind of review it. What we'd like to do is end up on your seat for staff pose Dandasana. So the best way, if you're not hopping forward and through, is to set your knees down on the mat, cross your ankles, and take your feet out in front of you. And set up your staff pose. You're really activating your legs, sitting up as tall as you can. I'm going to grab our sheets. So this is ready to fold forward for Paschimottanasana. Bend your knees as much as you need to and put your thumbs on the tops of your feet and then wrap your hands around that pinky toe side of your foot. So this is more to stretch your low back versus pyramid, which was stretching the thighs, the hamstrings, excuse me. You can always begin to straighten out your legs a little bit if you want to deepen your stretch or re-lengthen the crown of your head and take your chin to your shins. Certainly feels a little deeper. Good, one more breath in. Slowly rise up. Place your hands down on the mat, fingers pointing forward. Bend your knees, feet hip-width distance apart, and lift up into tabletop. Hands down, lift hips. Since your shoulders are bothering you, I would say this is all you need to do for now. Press down into the pinky toe side of your foot. Pinkies down on the mat. Your pinkies are kind of curling up, so there's an inward rotation towards your inner ankle, so press into your pinky toe side. And then exhale, come on down. So this shows with the option to do that with the legs straight. It takes a little bit more drive on the shoulders that I don't think you need to do today. All right, half fire log. You can choose which side you want to do first. And I'm excited to see this too. We'll check it against some older footage that you have to see what sort of progress that I'm certain you've made. Just even getting into it looks so much more comfortable.